Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is October the 15th and we're going to be looking at the chart of oil. This is light crude oil 45 minutes time frame. Now oil is very interesting here. I think so far is probably one of the few commodities right now that has not really rallied, right? The monetary metals especially has already rallied quite a lot, like gold, silver, as you know, and also by extension other metals like platinum, palladium, they started to rally, but oil is still extremely weak right now. Okay, and yeah, it takes time to sort of eventually is going to follow, but here we're gonna be focusing on the shorter cycle now, right? So we have oil continuing to go down here, currently within wave 3 in the minute degree, right? So we got this 1 2 3 4 and then now 5. Now the other option here, this could be your 3 in black, 4 in black already, and then now finishing the 5 in black already. So that's the other option, but it seems to me still has more downside left. Okay, so as long as we stay below 62.90, we can still see further downside in oil. Now if I zoom out and focus on the larger time frame, it's kind of sideways on the daily here. We've been sort of trading in this range for a while now, right? And it looks like it wants to attempt to break below this previous low, but let's see if it can do it or not. I think eventually, you know, there is a limit to how far it can go down, right? I know that a few years ago it went to 0, but I think it went to below 0, but I think it's more of anomaly rather than a norm. I don't think, you know, it can easily go back to below 0 all the time here. So here we got this 1 2 here, like we see earlier, this 1 and 2 in black here. That's your 1 and 2 in black over there. No, actually, sorry, this is right here. Let me double no, that's correct. Let me double check first. This peak is 62.92, and here this peak is 62.90. Yeah, this is the correct position of the 1 and the 2. So if you take a look at this structure here, now what it looks to me is that this looks like a diagonal 1 2 3 4 5, and then correction, and then drop again, and so far it looks to be still only 3 waves. So you got a 5 swing diagonal. Now you can either call this A or 1, right? I mean, it could be A or it could be 1, and let's call this the higher degree, minor degree. So this is 1 higher degree than this black here. So you can think of it like this: 1 2 3 4 5, diagonal, ending either with A or with 1, right? And then you got here either ending B or with 2. Now if you're calling this 1 2, then there is a potential it breaks below this previous low here, and now we are doing with 3 down here in the black degree, right? Now just a very short term, because the thing is, if we just simply go to the 100% of this A, B, or 1 2, you can see that it will break below the low, because the 100% is 49, right? And that means if it breaks below the low, that becomes actually bearish, right? Because it breaks that previous low, and then you go to the weekly time frame, and then, you know, you realize, oh, it's actually still making a lower low since March 2022 if it breaks below this 55, right? So but the thing is, if it does that, then it's kind of bearish, right? It's kind of bearish, and it's kind of a little bit different than the rest of the other monetary metals. So we'll see whether or not we can actually really go down as low as 49 and break below here. But my intention is just to focus on, and the other alternate is just truncate it without breaking below here, If it is truncated, then this is a C leg, and then it reverses again like this, right? If it truncates. Now, in the shorter cycle, so structure is a little bit complex, no doubt about it, and correlation also suggests we need to be careful chasing one or the other. And if you just simply measure 100% extension of this 1, 2, then you get a target 56.85. Now I think that is something that probably we'll just focus on shorter cycle, that in the shorter cycle we should be, or we likely can still see more downside to at least 56.85. And then once it happens, once we finish a 5 ways down here, then we need to be a bit careful and see if we break out, if we take this out, or we reverse and truncate it. Okay, now if you take a look here back in the 60 minutes, then we're looking for the downside, and any rally is expected to fail in 3711 continues to go down. Now if we do something like this, for example, if we do something like this, right, then I think we can consider this is a 3 in black, and then you are already in the 4 in black if we do a double, but still expect it to turn lower again in 3 swing as long as we stay below 62.93. And then the target lower, like I said, is going to be 56.85, which is measured as a 100% extension of this 1, 2, 3 down here. Okay, so that's shorter cycle, guys, in oil. And as always, if you want to get more updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial. It's only 99 cents for the new members, and the link is in the description of the video. So see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.